Welcome to Solve, the virtual lab at NITK. This is the experiment for measuring the natural frequency of a reconfigurable cantilever beam. As you can see in the picture at the center of the screen, the setup is made up of a variable length cantilever beam. The concept of the experiment are explained with detail in the web page. On the right side of the interface, you have the navigation and indication buttons, which give you a good control over conducting the experiment. Now, click Next. There are two modes through which you can use the interface. Now, I will go through online mode where you are actually conducting the experiment. A quick point before you click the Start button. You have 120 seconds to acquire the data, so make sure that you go to the next screen right after clicking the Start button. So, go ahead, click Start and go to the next page. In this screen, the first step you need to do is to change the length of the cantilever beam, which can be done through the slider. Once you set the length, click Change Length. You can see the value changing at current length. Then you actuate the cantilever beam by clicking here. You can have 3 trials if you want to. Once you are good with your acquisition, save the data onto your computer. And finally, stop the acquisition. Once the data acquisition is done, the amplitude variation can be seen on the screen. Click Next, and that will take you to the page where you can use the cursor to find out the peak values of the amplitude. Note down the cursor values for X and Y for the first peak and any subsequent peak in order to calculate the given parameters. Now, with the formula given in your reference theory page, calculate the damping frequency, damping ratio, logarithmic decrement, and natural frequency. Once you have all the values, enter in the respective slots and proceed ahead by clicking Submit. Press Next and that will take you to the page where you have your results tabulated. Have a look at it and go ahead and click Next. Here you have all the material properties of the beam and use them to find the theoretical frequency with the help of reference on the web page. Once you put the calculated value here, click Submit. Say yes. And this is your last page with all the calculated values tabulated. Save the results if you want to have it for future reference, or then press Exit to finish the experiment. Now, to revisit your acquired results and to do the calculations again, if you're looking for a better result, go to offline mode. To do that, rerun the program and press Next. Instead of online, select offline mode, click Start, and it asks you for a selected saved file. Go ahead and select the saved file. Press Next, and further the steps are very similar to what you did before, but the only difference is that you are using the previously acquired data. Once you are done with it, click Exit, and that's it for the experiment. Thank you.